してこの孤独は誰にとって必要なの明日を見上げる首はいつか誰かに切り取られていた大声で笑うことはいつになれば許されるのかなもし今疲れ果てて倒れたって誰も気づかない今日は今日のままお前らのせいだお前らのせいだあの記憶もこの制裁もお前らのせいだお前らのせいだ言い訳なんて聞きたくない後悔や絶望苦痛も全部手桜へ
Now that is an intro. Alrighty. I'll cut it to the chase today because we got places to be and shit. This is your main man, your main host and everything you know and love. King Game Man the First. We're here live in the Game Man's production studio. Oh, when the hell I can move this around? That's Yag, what's happening, dog? What is happening? As it's all raining. We're continuing on. We are getting past the last chapter was knife, red knife, I think. We'll go to chapter 5 today, and we're gonna see how that's gonna go, how that's gonna flow. We're starting a little early than usual, only because I got other places to go. And happy Memorial Day to everybody, and let's get down with the get downs. Yep, chapter 5, Double Jeopardos. Through the walls of Jericho. Double Jeopardy.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Alright, Double Jeopardy. There's a lot going on, and there's a fucking cat.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached a point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. Wouldn't you know it? Nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Oh yeah, I remember they came in and basically beat them boys up in their home turf, which is still blowing me though. Like, what the hell? They didn't deserve that at all. Public uproar obstructing the investigation. Wherever the case, I still have to do some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Things looking mighty interesting these days. As we chilling back in Kamurocho, you know what I'm saying? You know, the crib looking nice. And we got the upgrade. We got a TV now. I think I said this the last time, but it's nice to just have a TV, you know. Get a little bit more space. We got rid of that chest.
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Yep.
Let's hit it.
Saori-san, my favorite kind of woman. Favorite kind of woman. Exactly. Favorite kind of woman. Quiet to herself, you know. Don't ask too many questions. Just a question authority. At least it's a little bit more cleaner and less people for the time being. Oh, that's the game. That's the game. Come on. Gang. We don't fuck with the gang. We ain't gonna mess with the gang. We don't mess with the gang. You understand the gang. We don't mess up the gang. Everybody plays the game. You know what time it is. Yeah. Hello, ladies, yo.
Hold the door, please.
Huh? Mafia, you're here?
It's been too
Enough
damn
of you.
long, Future.
Yeah.
What's on?
By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Mafiyu. Fuji. It's been so long. I was wondering if he was going to show up. Mafiyu is a public persecutor for the Tokyo office, and she's also best friends with Sari-san ever since college. Two talented women hotshots of the law opposing side of the courtroom. Apparently, they have a bit of a fan club, too. Fan club? What the fuck?
Are you here about the Ihara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ihara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ihara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafiyu? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I am here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta
What
say,
the hell?
I miss this little banter.
And it's a little bent.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ihara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ihara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ihara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore,
That's
the
crazy.
prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ihara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ihara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ihara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ihara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ihara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ihara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Interesting. At this result, you can't find nothing. Even though they're working with two different cases, they can try to open up one, but they're basically saying because the video is untraceable, is now deemed to be an unreliable source. But the evidence is right there. Ah, this fake. Fake news. Fake news. What? How you gonna deem that fake news, fam? Like, let's be 100% fair. You can't CGI that shit. That's a straight up murder. On purpose. It's worse than a serial killer. What the fuck?
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ihara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ihara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ihara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
That's all I wanted to hear. Now she likes when Yagami's such a problem solver.
Or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
It might as well be, because she definitely sending out the signals. You know, she got the goddamn video scope out here, making it real obvious on her face. Like, that's all I needed to hear. I hear that, oh, he's sick of it. He's going to do something about it. All right, I leave. It's like, bro, come on. That's perfect setup, man. Perfect setup. You set yourself up by not taking the opportunity, man. Get your Riz game on, Yagami, man. Come on, man. You got the bad boy fucking leather jacket with the jeans and the chains. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls.
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ihara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ihara's prison.
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ihara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ihara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Doc?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the
Big
timing
facts.
couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear him.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
The groping or the murderer. Right now, which one we doubt more? I mean, the groping is a for sure thing. Like, that was him. They got apprehended. But if they're saying the groping happened the same time as the murder, then that's a little sus. But this is just a weird concept. One of them gotta be fake. Cause Ara he's in jail right now for the groping in public. So why they can't just charge him with another charge of murder? And then for him to be a former police head of police, yeah, this shit is funky. This shit is mad weird. I don't know. I feel like the groping was a setup so that he wouldn't be judged for the murder.
I think
Let's
we
see.
should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ehara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ehara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to really get into this case. What is the evidence that's falsified his alibis? Well, okay, there's his face. Hanging around. Trying for tickets. This is something. This is really something. The fact that the dude was in there for 2 hours, man. What's going on, DOS Bags? Yeah, it's definitely been a minute, man. Hope you've been doing all right. It's just things been kind of wonky as of late. Can't wait for the 6 getting the brand new Series X Xbox and Diablo 4. Yes, sir. Diablo 4, man. This shit comes out day before my birthday, so that will be pretty lit, man. I definitely rock with it. That's good. I already have the Series X, the Series X Xbox, so I've been had it for a while. Just like, you know, I'm glad that everything is starting to roll out for the new gen, and everybody can try to basically, you know, have fun with the new games that's gonna come out exclusively for the new gen. I just don't have the PS5 yet, and the thing is, I don't think I'm ready to get it yet. Whole time. Me and wife finding out sex of babies on the 7th. Oh, nice. My Project Scorpio died 2 weeks ago. So you have, oh, y'all find it on the 7th. Nice, man. Congratulations, man. That's really dope. That is really dope. Hopefully it's a boy. It's a boy. Pass on the generation of strong men. Goodbye. I don't know what. I don't know. Oh, falsified the groping evidence. He was wearing glasses at one point. Then you have the murder. The raincoat tied up. Oh, falsified the groping. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what will falsify. Would be more deceiving for it. I feel like it might be this one because she knew what she was doing. She was looking at the camera. So I'm like, I don't know if she does know. Because you can, just from all that picture, she's definitely looking at the camera. No one else was looking. Everybody was on their phones, surprisingly. Except for the lady in the left bottom corner. She's looking. Either there's a lady or a guy, I can't tell, but looks like he saw her. I don't know. I might have to pick that one. Let's see what they're going to say. It might not be for shit, but I don't know. Let's see.
This part's still getting to me.
The security cameras inside the train caught the act on tape.
So Ihara was caught red-handed?
Quite. Once he was detained, police detected fibers of the victim's underwear on his hand. That makes for the most conclusive evidence in a battery case.
And there's no way he just bumped into her or something, right?
The victim wore a knee-length skirt, so the assailant had to expend considerable effort to reach her undergarments. That's not bumping into someone, Yagami-san. The victim reported feeling physical contact right as the train began moving. She said she spent her 6-minute ride to Shinjuku in shock and revulsion.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san.
Yeah, that's
Looks like
facts.
we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for you, Doss. Yeah, it definitely has been a minute. Hot minute. So I will send you this. Shut up, Gip. Good. Alright, we just gotta kill some time. Whoop. Kaito-san. Hell yeah. And we got thugs waiting outside. It's pretty.
Bet it's not a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This Arcade's idea of an ambush? How
I haven't
basic.
been on raid in forever.
Kaito-san, there's more.
Over there, too.
Same losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay.
Got motherfuckers waiting outside, out on the block type shit. You know what I'm saying? So since I guess now that we're being followed, they're gonna follow us. So but that's good though. You still on Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, I'm trying to. My schedule has been hectic since we last talked. So it's been a hot minute for me to get back on.
All right. I'm getting
Raid.
fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is,
That
they're
part.
taking their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
What the hell? They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope. Thanks for waiting, assholes.
Shit!
Wow, what a strategic plan!
Let me guess.
Trying to hit us with a
Arcade too?
fucking bat.
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth.
I still have my Discord up. I changed it since last because you know, crazy shit happens. Probably gonna have to add you back. Is that you with a knife? Come on, man. I'm bringing a knife to a real man's fight. Get fucking shit. Okay, let me do that right now, though. Just got done with this little fight.
That's one down.
We're not out of the woods just yet.
Dang, they got the hood really popping out for Yagami and
Really
Kaito.
went all
What's
out
going
on
on?
the backup. Is the whole town arcade now or something?
Doc, we
Apparently.
should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Guess their plan was to come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah. At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
Good point. So why not hit Arcade at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, a club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be arcade exclusive. Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over.
Let's hope it's not like a dumpster fire.
I'm kind of curious. Let's roll, Tom.
Zero God One Piece live action. Oh, the live action of One Piece. Yeah. Shit, I hope it really don't. Like, they need to stop with the live action shit, you know. The thing is, though, I kind of like the live action because it kind of expanding on some of the details with Cowboy Bebop, but it still sucked because of how like they introduce certain shit, right? So that's the only thing that really sucks about it. The introduction of characters. Man, they really got the hood locked down. Like, bro. No, I'm not facing all you crazy people. Get out of my way, bro. Bro, they literally got the whole hood, bro. Yeah. I'm not facing the whole hood. That's not happening.
This is it, Talk. Get ready to meet some shady
The BC
people.
movie in season 5 or
Yeah, shady is definitely the operative
Hey,
word
Hucky was
here.
the volleyball
imagine
one,
this
right?
place
The
gets a lot of foot
volleyball
traffic.
anime.
Who knew an
Dude,
entrance to the underground
I actually
was
did
right
like
here
that
in
at
broad
first.
daylight?
When I was married, though.
All right. Let's get in there and be done with this.
Yeah, this case is pretty lit. Yeah, Black Clover. Yeah,
Hey,
they should
who the hell are you
expand
two?
on the
Got some invitations?
another season for it.
The Yagami Detective Agency doesn't need any. Say, is Akutsu or Soma around?
Detectives, huh?
There a problem here? This is a public business, isn't it?
That part.
About time you showed up. We've been expecting you.
Really?
Nothing like
After
running
you've been
into an
stalking
old
us.
friend.
You want to talk to Akutsu-san, fine. But only Kaito gets in.
Why?
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Who gives a shit?
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. But an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that, fast-tracked right to B rank. Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping and take me to Akutsu.
Spoken like a man with some balls. I can see why Akutsu's had his eye on you.
What? So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
I don't know about this, Kaito-san. What if you need backup?
Going to the gang turf without backup, it is kind of dangerous. No cap, it is dangerous. Pretty sure the movie is uncanny. I hope so. I mean, because I haven't been really watching anime anymore. I kind of lost the thrill of watching it. I don't know. I just kind of lost hope for now. We have no clue how many members are back there. What are they gonna
Relax,
do?
Talk. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
You heard the man. Now come on.
He's a
It's gonna be
real
that
man's
quick. I'll
man.
just wait right here.
Do whatever you want.
Guess I'm gonna have to play with my phone.
You're shit for business.
Demon Slayer
Ah,
season
come
3
on.
lit.
Don't you wanna be
Yeah,
friends?
that's what I've been hearing. I haven't been caught up with anything, to be honest. The only things I have caught up with was the Black Clover, the Devil Was a Part Timer. That's another anime. So that's another one. I can't remember because it's been so long that I watched anime. It's been 10 minutes that Kaiju-san went in. I have no idea what's going on. There's no signs of him returning. Guess
Hey,
that means...
Think I could use your restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
Wow.
So, you in arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash in Kamurocho, RK's where it's at. Plenty of hotties, too.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
Screw you.
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs. Bet those only go to the A rank guys. You must be, what, F? F minus?
The fuck did you just say?
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers are softies.
I'll show you who's soft, asshole!
Sorry. Getting split up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole.
You might want to clean up the blood, you know, on his forehead, so it won't look like we started a fight. No, that's just me. Some detective work that's just not so handy. Huh, we're in stealth mode. All right, here we go in. Open the door. Yeah. Oh God, bad guys up in the top. Yeah, I don't know how the hell we're gonna get past them. Need to find Kaito-san. All these guys are RK. It's gonna be a pain to take them on. Besides, if I make a scene, who knows what happens to Kaito-san. I need to find a way around so I won't be noticed by them. Let's search around that room. The private room. Yeah. Creeping. Okay, they got drinks. They got some good hot sauce, I see. Yeah. Good hot sauce. Nothing wrong with good hot sauce. Oh yeah, no one's here. Let's see if anything happens here.
What the?
Got them drinks, crazy expensive. Must be loaded. You know, they got a safe. Without a passcode, just be staring at the thing.
What the?
Just a bunch of cards, barrels, flags, cards, boxes.
Suspicious.
A breaker panel. Maybe I can cut all the lights to make it easier to sneak around. Oh no, I don't know if I know the switch. I don't need to make it any harder to find a Kaito-san either, so. It seems to be pretty loud. Where is the air coming from? Ah, go through the vent. Okay. I'm gonna get one leg in, one leg out. Gotta find a foot placement for it.
What the?
Could use a crate. Probably not the best shape. Okay. Guess we're not doing that. Can't use the barrels. Boxes. What can we use? It's like nearby. Looks like nothing. That. Crates. Breaker. Now how the hell am I gonna get up there? Okay, and foot. Where the hell am I? Okay. In this small room, you mean to tell me like a box or a crate can't do it? Like this makes no sense. Better do handover at work. Take it easy. All right, man. I appreciate you stopping by. It's definitely been a minute. We definitely gotta get back in touch soon. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I gotta find a foot placement. Hold on. I think. I can't reach it on my own. What can I use to get it up? Plenty, you know, a fucking box. I don't know. Fucking the barrels, you know, something. You make it seem like nothing can do. Like these boxes ain't gonna do anything. These gas flags or the fucking barrels. You know,
What the?
or the crates. As I just looked at that earlier, but you know, that's just so fine and dandy. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. That ought to do it. Alright. Time to climb up. Okay, yeah. Climb up. Should be able to reach it. It's time to do some duck work. Alright, we got in the duck.
Hey, where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
In the VIP room. And people don't they talk too much.
Even I've never gotten in there. What makes him such a big shot?
It's the ex-Yakuza fucker. What do you thought this was? The bartender. Looks pretty cool with the sunglasses from the inside. Kind of looks like me. I have an idea. So you're just gonna do bartending, huh, y'all? You're gonna take his clothes and be a fucking bartender? If I track that dude down. It's not like we're gonna be founded. Fuck, hold on. Okay, how do I? Judo chop.
Sorry, man. Take a quick breather.
Give me your clothes. Not bad. I might actually pull this off. Yeah, he does look like it. Yeah. Alright, now let's go to the bartender. Look at me as a little bartender. I'm in the bar with her. Looks like there's gonna be a club. Interesting enough. We hang around. If I'm gonna get surrounded here, it'll be all over. Better be extra careful. I deal with
Hey,
me,
you
though.
there!
Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
You forgot my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course.
But of course. I guess I don't have any other choice but to make this man a drink. Hang on, maybe this is what I needed. If I put under the table and make a strong booze, clear it out. Worth a shot. So now we're gonna bartend. Yay. Serve this man some drink. Why you look like that?
Here, sir.
Nah, he done this shit before. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he just did that with such ease. I guess it managed to get through somehow. That boy slumped. Sleeping on the job. This guy's working against one. That guard looks really tough to trick. He'll be able to get to the VIP room unless I do something about him. I'm not sure to lure him to the shadows on the other side to take him out. But that means I have to cut across the floor. Gotta be careful about this. We gotta be careful. We got to stay patient. We got to be careful, son. We gotta be careful, son. What's the point to you? Witcher? A valley of plenty. Let's go over there. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Just walking casually. Okay. What's according to you, Witcher? A valley of plenty. A valley of plenty. Oh. Does according to you, Witcher? A valley of plenty. Does according to you, Witcher? A valley of plenty. A valley of plenty. Whoa. Can I climb up the mountain? Shit. Oh, yep. Why can't you just give it to me one time? I was trying to take him down too, which is crazy how the button would not work. It just didn't work. Alright. Cut it out. You don't see me. You never seen me before. You never seen me before, okay? Let's be real about this, okay? I'm walking. Alright? Got another coin over here. Yeah. Get over here. Yes. Thank you. Bypass your ugly ass. Yep. Valley of plenty. Yeah. And then toss another one. Yeah, that was not what I meant, but I guess. Gonna take him down. Go to sleep. Yeah.
Time out.
Alright. Gone in the winter prayer. Alright.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when RK needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy? I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids, and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats. Huh. Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey! Get off your asses!
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son of a...
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Well, it's gonna be fun. Homeboy with the Hawaiian shirt. Wow. Why you avoiding me? Huh? Why you avoiding me? Huh? Huh, knife boy? You dodging? Up, boy.
Hey, quit dragging your ass!
Right. Sorry, boss. Yo! Fuck them up, boys! Here we go.
You got a table for two on the jab. Boy, you don't want these hands, boy, you don't want these hands, boy. You don't want them.
No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this.
More guys. Come on. Ooh. Hey. We might have a problem. With me. You want to pull out a knife and turn up on him. Meow. Take a love seat, homie. Okay. You want to ooh. You would pull some gay moves from the back. Why? Yeah, huh? You want to do that again? Come on. Woo! Hell yeah! Cut that out. Stop blocking. You gonna stop blocking on kids. Don't block. Don't block. Just take the L. Take it. Take it.
Now I
Doodle.
understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, we can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Why are you here? Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
Who the hell is this guy? The RK leader, huh?
Soma. Meets Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplished lawyer. Now he's with Kaito-san independently.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually. Tough thing to live with. And I used to catch hell for it in the Yakuza. Quit that infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san. You as well, Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the immediate term, but RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Damn. It was that simple, huh?
Your gang was out there searching for some guy in a picture. Well, how'd that hunt end up turning out? He was some kind of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck tracking him down?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead. Likely murdered. Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Got it. I guess I was just kind of curious.
Always happy to oblige a detective.
Yeah, that we just whooped your whole fucking gang's ass.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly, even though they're new to the scene.
Yeah. Supposedly Soma's the one who spearheaded the campaign to scoop up all the ex-Tojo. Turns out he's teaching the next generation of thugs about protection money, loan sharking, mugging. He's like an unemployment agency for shitheads. They've got 50 full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum in this town. Even if it wasn't RK, someone else would have swooped in. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
Facts.
Sorry-san's calling. Hello?
It's Shiosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Ah, Mamiya-san, right? Yui Mamiya?
Yes, she lives with her family in East Ikebukuro. I'm about to make a quick house call.
Awesome. Then I'll be right over.
Good. See you sooner than later, I hope.
I caught all that. You go on ahead, Doc. This one's outside my area of expertise.
Okay. I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Oh, now I can use the goddamn hoverboard. Yeah, move out of my way, please. No. 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 Great. Fuck, boy. Come on, fatty. Well, that ankle stanking on that boy. Stanky ankle. Alright. I can get on with my life, please. I guess I can skateboard now.
Perfect timing, Yagami-san. And here I was about to go without you. Are you ready to visit Mamiya-san?
Trying to head to sorry, son. How you doing, lady? Go get in. Alright. Mommy-san. That don't sound right either, but you know, somebody's name probably is Mommy-san, you know. Mommy-san. Sound like if Rhea Ripley would have gone to Japan and kept the gimmick of mommy, she would have been a mommy-son for real. Ooh, fuck.
Remember, we're speaking to a victim here, Yagami-san. One whose assailant we defended in court. If we had tried to make an appointment, she probably would have declined outright.
Not sure showing up unannounced is much better. So let's just hope she's willing to talk.
Yes.
Maybe.
There's no way around it. It's a risk we had to take.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yes?
I'm Shirasaki from the Genda Law Office, the attorney for Mr. Akihiro Ehara. You may remember me from the hearings.
Why are you here? Don't you know it's rude to show up at someone's door uninvited?
I understand, but we have a pressing matter that directly concerns you. If we could do this another way, we would. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm sorry, but the trial's over and done with. You know I can legally turn you away.
You're right, but I'm only asking a moment of your time. Please, would you mind?
I'll whip up a solid approach to this, but I'm surprised you didn't call ahead of time.
I don't have time for this. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, before you do that. Sorry to butt in. I'm Yagami, a detective helping Saori here out.
And?
Just open the fucking door. Sweet talker and make it quick and simple. Improvise. You can do the sweet talk, but I'm going to improvise.
Are you aware of the trending video that's leading people to believe Ehara committed murder? Thing is, the victim was confirmed to be alive in Yokohama until the morning of your own incident. And since Ehara was on the train with you, they're ruling him out as a murder suspect.
So, what is it you're getting at?
Just trying to ensure you're in the clear from any of that unfortunate business. If we could do this now, we'd never bother you again. All we need is 10 minutes of your time.
How absurd.
We're only trying to help, but if later would work better for you, we could always come back another time. With our supervisor, of course. That visit would probably be more formal. There'd be paperwork, audio tapes, you know the drill. You'll want to clear your schedule.
don't have time for any of that.
No, I understand, and it's entirely our fault. We thought we'd do this casually, but we really should have been more by the book. But it is a murder case, so we do have to make sure our paperwork is in order here. Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate a more formal interview?
You said 10 minutes if we do it now, right?
We'll make it as painless as possible.
All right. Hold on.
We really do appreciate
You're
it.
lucky Yagami ain't risen, because that was just straight.
Well, I'm impressed.
Better way to get in a
I'm
yes.
also not sure I should trust a word you say ever again.
Really? I did get us in the door, didn't I?
I'm joking. I do appreciate the help. Now let's not
Good.
screw this up. This is likely the only conversation we'll have with Mamiya-san.
Alright, if you insist. Hi.
Hi. Again, we apologize for the intrusion.
Let's just get this over with already.
The victim, Mami-san.
Okay,
Mamiya-san.
We'll make this quick.
The kid is adorable. Sucker for kids, man. Not super suckers, but definitely have a soft spot for them. Take a good look around at the place in the neighborhood.
What the?
In the neighborhood. If I remember correctly, she lives here with her husband and son. Yeah, they seem happy.
Suspicious.
Kid's drawing of the mom. Okay. Nice. Kleenex, hangers. Quick walk around the house. 6 years old, in the 6th grade. Is that 6th grade? Oh, he's starting grade school. Okay. Okay. Full of data, schedule. Okay. Yeah. Another nice drawing.
Suspicious. What the?
Plate clean, you know. Nice living arrangement, you know. Place set for the kid, nice setup, you know what I'm saying? Married couple and only in their 30s will have, a living room looking like that, Pretty good. Pretty good. The laptop, the kid's over there. What else we gotta do? Can't go beyond there.
What the? Suspicious.
A little bike for the kid. There's a bat here. There's nothing suspicious about a bat. Okay. Is there anything else we could observe here? About our lifestyle, go-kart racing. TV already inspected. Radio. Playset. Already made it up with the kitchen.
Suspicious.
The wife. End up suffering from the grope. Simple. Okay.
So, Doc, I've already told the police and the court everything they could want to know about that morning.
I'm sorry to put you through this again, but would you mind going over those details with us?
What else is left to discuss?
I understand how pressured you might feel.
I've gone over this so many times. I wonder if pressing charges was even worth it.
No, what you did was both brave and inspirational. Many victims are afraid to come forward for any number of reasons. Your voice might give them courage to find their own.
Ironic, hearing this from that predator's defense team.
Well, perhaps.
Yeah, it is
Would you
contradictory.
mind walking us through that day from the beginning?
It's nothing so mysterious. I was just on my way to work when some man grabbed my butt. That's all it was.
What?
Nothing else was out of the ordinary that day?
Correct.
Not to pry, but where is your husband today?
Still at work? He usually doesn't get home until later. On that note, I have to feed my son, so let's get this wrapped up soon.
We'll try our best to. Moving along. On that day, you and Ahara-san boarded the train bound for Ikebukuro, correct? Had you ever seen the man before then?
No. At least not that I can recall. How many times must I go over this? Your lawyer friend here already knows everything I have to say. What do you gain by getting me to repeat things?
That's the thing. Yagami-san here is a specialist. He can take whatever you repeat, analyze it, and draw up an entirely new conclusion. Right?
Of course. That's exactly why I'm here.
The pressure is on. Time to be a real detective.
In the security footage as you stepped onto the train, it looks like Ahara-san stepped right behind you. Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against me with no sense of personal boundaries. I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, to the point where he went under my skirt. And the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touch wasn't accidental. He even grabbed at me.
Truly awful. And I do sympathize. I've also had to turn in an abuser like that. Personally speaking, some men can't wait to debase themselves at the first opportunity.
Why would you say that and look at me?
I just stood there, frozen. I couldn't see who was touching me. I had no idea what to do. I wanted to scream. But what if he just played it off? So I decided I would bear it till the next station.
Are you okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of grown-up talk. Are you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then go read your book and wait over there for Mommy. We're almost done.
Keep my questions brief.
You said the abuse lasted the entire 6 minutes between Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station. Did you see the groper's face at any time during that span?
No. I was too terrified to look. And I thought, even if I did, he'd just pull away and escape. But just as the train was pulling into Shinjuku, I reached back and grabbed the hand on me. That's when I saw his face. Of course, he shook me off as the doors opened, but I'd already gotten a clear look at him. He must have known I could turn him in at that point. So he ran, and I chased after.
Right. That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of Ahara-san while running?
His cat was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost sight of him. At that point, I could feel my voice returning, so I just screamed, "That man grabbed me!"
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
For sure. And there were a lot of smartphones out, so I figured there was no way for him to get away with it. I was so relieved.
I see. I think I've got the gist of it. But now we've got a piece of evidence that contradicts what you've told us.
What do you mean?
Sounds like a testimony from the trial, but there's one thing that is contradicts. It contradicts what exactly? Now, with her story, you got a good view. which that covers that. She knows the face, right? So I'm gonna assume what was fishy was when he was running. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. This is tough. This is really tough. I think it's gonna be this one because that's the where it sounds fishy. Is when he saw his face before they got off the train. He ran. Never lost sight of him, right? Now the thing is, I don't think there's. I'm pretty sure. The only thing is the dude he was wearing sunglasses, right? Or did they take the sunglasses off on the camera? I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. We're gonna say it's this for now. We might be wrong. Who knows?
Despite what we just went over, wouldn't you say this contradicts your account of the incident?
I'm not sure what you mean. Did I say something odd?
No, Yagami-san is...
Oh, shoot. If you'll allow me to
Yep, okay. Not that. Perfect. Like I said, I thought I was gonna be wrong for at least that one. Okay, if it's not that. So yeah. We're gonna try all of them.
Despite what we just
went try.
No.
Oh, if you'll allow me to.
Yep. Wrong about that. That's cool. That is fine. What is that? What do we have? Here. Sure, we're gonna say that. Probably wrong too.
I'm
wrong.
No.
Oh, if you'll allow me to.
Yep. Wrong. It might be this one. Let's see.
I'm
no.
Oh, if you'll allow me
No,
to.
Wrong. Okay, none of the videos, right? It's none of the videos. Okay. None of the videos. Okay. The only thing that's contradicting is what? The murder case?
Well,
I doubt it.
On the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent off to work by his mother. But he was soon abducted near his home, only to be found dead much later in Ichincho.
Is that...
According to the video, Nahara-san here is the murderer.
What?
He killed Mikoshiba in cold blood to get vengeance for his bullied son. His kid was about to graduate high school, but instead, he took his own life. So Ihara took it upon himself to punish his son's tormentor.
That's awful.
But now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, then Ihara-san couldn't have been your assailant. The victim's estimated time of death and Ihara-san's time of arrival in Tokyo simply don't allow for it. It's just not possible for someone to make that commute. But there's the flip side. If Ihara-san was in fact your assailant, it would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know how we're feeling. That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, I have no doubt you endured a lot that day. Which would obviously mean that murder video was faked.
Then, who shared that video? And why?
Wish I knew. Based on the quality, something this convincing would need quite a budget. Whether it's CG on top of real murder footage, or just a rock-solid AI creation, no way it was cheap. So why go through all this effort to fake a murder? Who would benefit from it? But I have to say, I feel much closer to piecing this puzzle together with your help today. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, and rest assured, this will be the last time you see us. Our apologies for the unexpected visit. And for dredging up unpleasant memories.
It's fine. So long as this is really the end of it all.
There's no telling. No telling. To be honest, there really is no telling.
I'd like to report Mamiya-san's account to the rest of the team. Can I count on you to be there?
Sure. Let me give Kaito-san a heads up.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Yo, it's me.
Hey, I just got back to Kamurocho. Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
I mean, they did run their mouths about stabbing us in the back. But if you're good, I'm good. Anyway, I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You're the boss. As for me, I'm calling it a day.
You do that.
What's up, crew?
Are we ready, Yagami-san? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
So,
Do it.
the victim's story is completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Whether that tape's fake or real, someone had to put it online, right? Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means... the murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah, I can't see it any other way.
I also agree with Yagami-san.
But in that case, what would their motive be?
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police, or even the whole system.
Huh?
We know Ihara got himself convicted for groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's killing. But then, his conspirators turned it around by uploading the murder video online. Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
I see. Yeah, that does make it sound like he's taunting them.
That's well and good, but I'd like to shift gears. Let's talk about the actual fabrication of the video. How does one go about that?
Well, for example, the true culprit would be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers. That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
But then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being faked?
Tsukumo-san reported that he's found nothing of the sort in his analysis.
We've been down this road before. If we take the stance that the footage is fabricated, we have absolutely nothing to work with.
Then let's tackle this from the stance that the video's actually real. If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've collected enough evidence to find it too.
So, what does this do for us?
Once Ihara entered the Ikebukuro gates at 7:43 a.m. and stepped onto the platform, he was continuously monitored on camera. But if he really killed Mikoshiba at 7:30 like we saw, there's no way he could have reached Ikebukuro in time. That would mean the person in the footage isn't Ihara, but an impersonator.
So that's not really him?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. He's got the sunglasses and hat to help sell the disguise.
Wait, if that's the case, after murdering Mikoshiba, wouldn't Ihara have to swap places with the stand-in sometime before being detained? But we didn't see any opportunity for that. Multiple cameras saw Ihara move right up to Mamiya-san as they board the train in Ikebukuro. And the onboard camera recorded them for the entire commute. Not only was the act caught on tape, but his failed escape from the scene was recorded as well. Ultimately, Ihara was pinned down before leaving Mamiya-san's sight, so she had an eye on him the whole time.
Right. So the current belief is that Ihara was caught on camera the entire time he was at the station.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate, is it?
Huh?
Wasn't consistently on camera between. So the proof is someone did swap. So if we look at that,
remember
right?
how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something. There's a point where Ihara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see. Hey. Suspicious.
Okay, that's the escape point here.
Suspicious. It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind spot.
It does appear so. So you're saying this is where the groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
In a crowd like that, I think it's feasible.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed for morning rush hour. That means there was no solid guarantee the assailant could make the switch. He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah! Called it.
Think about it, Yagami-san. Why would Ihara's accomplices meticulously plan out every last detail of this alibi, only to leave such a crucial component to chance, as Hoshino-kun pointed out?
Oh, just doing my job.
True. Good work, Hoshino-kun. In fact, I think that may back up my own take on it.
Yeah?
What if everything, including the appearance of leaving the plan to chance, was part of the plan?
Can you expound on that?
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level. Just how far did they line up the pieces in advance to make the swap work?
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed? What did we miss?
If the murder was a setup, I wouldn't say it was a collusion. I don't know if you can fake the footage. The real murder took place in Kamurocho. Hard to really entail on that. Footage probably not fake. If it was a setup, then the footage is fake. Or it happened a day early. Or whatever the fuck. I can't say that part because it's not like she knew. The fuck? Like, it's not like she knew. So it would be crazy if she colluded with him. No, I wouldn't think that. And I don't even know if this guy's alive. So I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I wouldn't say it took the murder took place here either, because we know the place, got pictures of it. So it's weird. It's a weird concept. Could be faked. Could be alive. I don't know. Tough call. Tough call.
Hiro Mikoshiba has to still be alive, meaning the body found in Ijincho was someone else's.
Well, Kanagawa PD already determined that the body had been decomposing for 2 months, but they were still able to match his prints and dental records.
Of course.
Was that all?
No, hang on. Ihara's, for them to be able to pull that off, a certain
Right, so what exactly would that be?
Yeah. Okay, it's not that. We'll go for the
I know
worst.
this
Fuck
won't
it.
go over well.
Huh?
Bear with me. Let's say Mamiya was in on this and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, the swap could happen right in front of her and no one but the three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand? That's ridiculous.
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that would be guaranteed to work. Now, if Ihara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them, they can trade places in the blind spot with impunity. Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so she could have even called attention to the real Ihara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know it. They caught Ihara and detained him until the police showed up.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, what about Ihara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan. For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ihara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
It's not impossible.
We can work out the other details later. But the point is, Ihara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved. In summary, it's possible Ihara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikoshiba's murder.
I'll concede that it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, they can't just admit they got the first case so wrong. Plus, they can't question Ihara about Mikoshiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
So he managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Well, his court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it? The school, the investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone. No surprise for me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this.
What's up?
The obvious question to me is why would Mamiya be party to such a crime? She appears more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ihara has some kind of dirt on her even?
Enough to make her help with a murder? What sort of secret would be big enough to force someone into that corner?
Infidelity. That's like the one thing I can come up with that makes kind of sense.
What info do we have on Mamiya anyway? Maybe we can spot a connection to Ahara through her profile.
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh. I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ahara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid plan would need to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ahara's success.
That's true.
Looks like Ahara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn how he's connected to Mamiya, we can root out the rest of his team.
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent. Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sotakun, who's now in 1st grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly... When I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told us they were just checking things out, but they mentioned they're Kurakawa grads too.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Kake-san, age 30.
Akaike-san, age 30. Mommy is 30 as well.
What's that got to do with anything? Aren't we trying to find a connection between Mamiya and Ahara?
I found the Kurakawa Academy website. Looks like they're pretty prestigious. It's in Tokyo, specifically in Ota. Pretty close to where Mamiya lived. Oh.
What?
The girls there get such cute uniforms.
You
Trash.
You want to start all over from the bar exam?
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
Where?
On an old picture of a teacher at Serio High, Sawa-sensei. Ahara's son had confided in her. Is she actually a Kurakawa grad too? I don't know Sawa-sensei's exact age, but she could well be 30. Maybe all of them are even classmates.
Could this mean they're actually linked? The victim and her up-to-now unrelated assailant?
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective alive would pass it up.
That's crazy. That is crazy. This is some shit. This shit was kicking gas. At least for more detailed stuff. It wasn't really more into the action. Other than beating up the gang, RK. The fact that RK is my fucking initials. First name and last name. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Why would they name their gang after me? Name your gang after me. Fantastic. No. So now we are done with this chapter. And we'll proceed on to the next Monday. For Judgment Call Mondays, me and you. How many of you are watching? I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again on Monday. It will probably be in a better. We'll probably go back to regular schedule. Only reason I did it early is because I got other places to be in this holiday. It's supposed to be hot and everything, so I will not be here later on or whatever. So like and subscribe and all the other fun stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I did. We will be back on Monday at 12. Tell your loved ones, tell your kids, tell your grandma, all the other fun stuff. K-Man is signing out. thank you all. And, subscribe on Twitch if you want. And I'll see you next time.